Are you looking for the best pet sitting jobs? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make some extra money, and one interesting method I came across is that you can actually make money taking care of pets. And there are quite a lot of different platforms that offer this kind of jobs, and in this video I will show you 5 platforms you can join to get access to this type of jobs. And we'll of course also talk a little bit more about how much you can expect to earn and who this is for. So before we go over the 5 options I want to show you, let's talk a little bit about who this job is for. Because if you want to take care of pets, of course, you should not just do it for the money. Of course, that will be an important aspect, but you also need to be very good with animals. Of course, you need to be compassionate and you need to be patient, and you need to not only be good with animals, but also to communicate with humans, because if you want other people to hire you to take care of their pets, you need to be able to show that they can trust you. And if you're not good at communicating with other people about things like this so they trust you, you should not expect to become successful. And also you should not expect that this is something that will just be a full-time job right away. It will be kind of like as a freelancer. So if you build up a reputation and get some clients that will use you regularly, yes, it can build up to be quite a nice income, but it's not like a permanent, solid, stable job. So you need to be aware of that. And of course, it also requires you to often go to certain places or have pets coming to your home. But if you love pets and you want to make some extra money, then this might be the right option for you. So let's now go over the 5 best platforms for this. And just to make it clear, this is not a prioritized list, because which of these options are the best really depends on the country you live in and your personal preferences, and also the type of jobs you are looking for. So the first option is called WAG, and you can see you can become a caregiver, as they call it, and that is where you can walk dogs or become a dog sitter. So this platform is focused on dogs. So there are other platforms where you can take care of other pets as well, as you will see. This is also only available in the US, but there will also be other options that are available in a lot of other countries also. Just be aware that this one here, you need to pay an initial fee of around $30 for a background check, and in general you should expect that there will be background checks before you join these platforms, because of course they need to also make sure that it's only serious and trustworthy people that join. The next option is called Petbacker, and this is available in a lot of different countries. You can see just the different options right here, and they're also in the local language. There's even a global site also. And here you can take care of all kind of different pets, so it's not just for dogs, this one. And you can also offer different services. It can be to not just take care of them, it can be walk them, it can be grooming. There's many different options. Again, how much you can earn, that depends on the price you set. In general, on platforms like this, you can set your own price, but of course you need to make sure that you are also like being competitive, that you do not just set your price way higher than everyone else in your area. And then of course later, when you build up a reputation, you might be able to charge a little bit more because people trust you and they want to pay a little bit more to make sure that you are the one taking care of their pets. But that's just something you need to consider when you in general set your price on these different platforms. The next option is called hollydog.com, and here you can find different kind of jobs focused mainly on dogs. If we scroll down, you can see that you can, for example, become a pet sitter. You can also cat boarding, so that is also an option, even it's called Holly Dog. Also dog boarding, dog walking, and it's available in these different towns and cities in the US, and then you can also see at the bottom in Australia, France, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Spain, and the UK. So these are the countries you can use this platform from. We now only have 2 more options to go, and before going over those, it'd be great if you could just take 1 second to like this video, because it can help it to be seen by more people, and I would definitely appreciate that support. So the next option is called Rover, and here you can see it can both be dogs and cats you can take care of. It can be boarding, house sitting, drop-in visits, doggy daycare, and dog walking. So there are many different types of services you can offer. And if you scroll down, you can see the different cities and states in the US it's available in, and then these are the other countries it's available in. So if you live in one of these countries, then you can join and start earning. You just need to be aware that Rover does charge a 20% fee whenever you get paid, because that is how they make money. They charge a service fee from whatever you earn also. So that's just something to be aware of. The last option I want to show is called care.com, and here you can find jobs and take care of pets, but it also offers other kind of tasks, as you can see. You would just need, when you're on the website, to choose this pet care, and then you can say that you are looking for a job, and then you need to register and sign up. You need to be aware that it's not available in all countries. You can see the countries it is currently available in here on this list. So if you live in one of these, you can go to the website and then you can choose your country, and it will take you to that specific site, and then you can find jobs in your local area. So as you can see, there are some great platforms you can join and earn by taking care of pets. And if you want to know more about any of these platforms, I have a full tutorial on my website of each of them. I have a full list, and there you can find full tutorials of each of them and easily get started with the ones you want. And also, what I will do is leave a link below to some more information about my top recommended way if you want to create a full-time income online, because taking care of pets can of course be great, but it requires you to be very flexible and fit into other people's schedule and to get hired by others. And if you want more flexibility, if you want to work on your own terms, then creating an online business where you can work on your terms when and where you want to, that's definitely something to consider. I've done that myself and I can highly recommend it. So I will leave a link below to more information about my top recommended way to do that if that is what you are going for. So make sure to check out the option that you're interested in below, and also make sure to hit the like button if this video helped you, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video, tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.